Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the corporate world and have some fun doing it this week. We are diving into a report from Ondas Holdings Incorporated, and let's just say there might be a shake-up in leadership, so buckle up. Before we dive in, if you like getting straight to the point insights from these corporate filings, make sure you are subscribed and have that notification bell on. Also, if you want to join a community of fellow investors and curious minds, the link to our Discord is in the description below. Alright, so we are looking at a Form 8K filing from Ondas Holdings Incorporated. This is basically a report that companies file when something important happens that shareholders need to know about right away. Think of it like a public announcement for big news, and the big news here is a change in their board of directors. So the main event here is that Ron Stern has resigned from his position as a director on the board. This is effective immediately, meaning he is no longer serving as a director. Now, usually when someone resigns from a board like this, it is worth paying attention to why. The filing takes care to explicitly state that Mr. Stern's resignation was not due to any disagreements with the company about how it is run. This is a common way for companies to frame these situations to avoid suggesting there is internal conflict. It is like saying Therese, no hard feelings though. Of course, the reality can sometimes be a bit more nuanced. Following his resignation, an agreement that governed his role as a director has also been terminated. This is pretty standard stuff. When a director leaves, their directorship agreement is no longer needed and is usually voided. There is also a mention of a resignation letter from Mr. Stern attached as an exhibit, which we will get to shortly. Now, let's look at what securities this company has registered. Looking at the filing, we can see that the company has common stock with the trading symbol ONS registered on the Nasdaq Stock Market LLC. This tells us it is a publicly traded company and its shares are available for anyone to buy and sell on a major exchange. This is important because it means the company is subject to strict reporting requirements and needs to keep investors informed. The filing is categorized under item 5.02 of Form 8, which deals with changes in directors or principal officers. This is a common section for announcements like this. It covers departures, elections, and appointments of officers or directors, and any related compensation arrangements. Essentially, anything that impacts the leadership structure of the company. And within this filing, they also include item 9.01, which covers financial statements and exhibits. This is where you find the supporting documents for the report. Here we see Exhibit 99.1, which is Mr. Stern's letter of resignation, dated the 12th of December 2025. This is the document that officially confirms his departure. While the filing itself provides a summary of the resignation, the actual letter might offer more context or detail though. Typically these letters are also carefully worded. The report is signed on the 12th of December 2025. This indicates the date of the filing, which is important for understanding the timeline of events. The report is signed by Erica Brock, the Chief Executive Officer of Ondas Holdings Incorporated. This is standard procedure for these filings as the CEO is typically responsible for the accuracy of the information provided to the public. Now, looking at this report, it's a pretty straightforward announcement about a director's resignation. There are no major financial tables or significant shifts in operational strategy detailed here. This specific filing focuses on a governance change rather than a financial performance update. Companies will issue 10Q filings quarterly and 10K filings annually for those deep dives into financials. This 8K is more about immediate corporate actions. So what is the takeaway from this filing? Well, a director has left the board. The company has stated it wasn't due to any conflict, which is a positive spin. However, any change in leadership, even at the board level, can signal shifts or at least a review of the company's direction. We don't have the financials here to see if this departure is linked to performance concerns, but it is something to keep an eye on for future reports. A resilient company often has stable leadership. A departure, even a friendly one, can be a sign that things are being reevaluated for investors. It is a reminder to always look at who is leading the company and to understand the governance structure. It's not a red flag by itself, but it's a piece of the puzzle. Alright, that is our look at this Ondas Holdings Incorporated filing. What are your thoughts on director changes? What do you look for in these types of reports? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. And don't forget to check out our Discord server in the description for even more investor discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.